Hello friends, I am Sampurnanand Rakecha. I today come here with Act 2, Scene 5 of William Shakespeare's play The Twelfth Night. This scene is very interesting, very funny, and I hope all of you would enjoy it. But yes, the scene consists of about 200 lines, and I think I must concentrate on the first 100 lines or so in this lecture, and then the remaining lines I shall take up in the next lecture. So your enjoyment continues, and I start explaining the first 100 lines of scene 5. The scene is Olivia's garden. Olivia, is the countess. Enter Sir Toby, Sir Andrew, and Fabian. You know all of them. Sir Toby is the kinsman of Lady Olivia, and Andrew Cheek is a suitor of Lady Olivia, and Fabian is an attendant. So today they are going to play it wonderfully. Let me start with Sir Toby's speech. Come thy ways, Senior Fabian. Means let's go, sir. Senior means sir. Fabian. Nay means don't worry. I will come if I lose the scruple of this sport. Let me be boiled to death with melancholy. Now look, there is a pun upon this word boiled, because there are four humors which are essential for a human being, and the fourth humor is bile. If bile goes out of control, a person becomes melancholy. So this is very important humor of nature, and therefore he says that the sport that is going on just now, so he wants to enjoy that. Sir Toby, wouldst thou not be glad to have the niggardly rascal sheep biter come by some notable shame? So the plan, as you know, in the earlier scene that had happened, say in Act 2, Scene 3, was planned by Maria, and to make fool of her steward called Malvolio. So today we are going to see how Malvolio becomes a laughing stock, and how all these people, Sir Toby's, Andrew and Fabian, and they all enjoy, and the scheme is all a part of Maria's mind. So Maria wins a lot of admiration for that. So Sir Toby, he uses abusive language for that, and he says he is a fault finder, and he must say face some notable shame today, and which he does. Fabian, I would exult, man. He brought me out of favor with my lady about a bear baiting here. So bear baiting, to criticize somebody and things like that. And Fabian says that Malvolio had spoiled his reputation in the eyes of Olivia. Sir Toby, to anger him, we will have the bear again. So the Toby says, okay, fine, he bear baited you, but now we will have the bear baiting again, and we will make we will fool him, black and blue. Shall we not, Sir Andrew? So Sir Toby expresses his resolve and says that they were going to make fool of Malvolio, and they will make him feel like a person. Black and blue means a person who is beaten very severely. So we will make him feel like a beaten person. Sir Andrew, we do not we do not, if it is pity of our lives. And Sir Andrew says, okay, if we fail in insulting and say, making him feel funny and all that, then we are useless. Sir Toby, here comes the little villain. So this word they use very, very admirably, very rather admiringly, very lovably for the genius attending woman on Olivia, and her name is Maria. So Maria enters, and Sir Andrew asks her, how now, my Metal of India? Friends, 1 minute I would like to take here. Look, Shakespeare had lived in the 16th century, and Shakespeare is using this word for Maria, Metal of India. Means some precious metal, maybe gold or other thing like that. So, हिंदी में कहूँ तो कि भारत को सोने की चिड़िया कहा जाता था, तब ये बात सही है, और ये यहाँ से प्रमाण मिल रहा है आपको शेक्सपियर से, एक्ट 2 सीन 5 की लाइन ये है 12. So you get a proof that India was a golden bird in the ancient times, and we must be proud of that. That's all. Now Maria's speech. Get ye all three into the box tree. Malvolio is coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close in the name of jesting, lie thou there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling. Tickling is laughter. So Maria instructs them to hide behind a box tree. Box tree is a type of hedge. And she informs them that Malvolio is coming, and today they must have mockery. Mockery means make fun of him, and close. Close means hide. Hide behind in the name of jesting. Jesting means laughter. And she speaks, lie thou there. Maria gives this instruction to the letter. These words are used for the letter, lie thou there. So she throws a letter. If you remember, she had copied the handwriting of her mistress Olivia, and their handwriting is look alike, and therefore they are going to play a trick upon Malvolio, who is a servant of Olivia. And now this letter supposedly written by Olivia is going to make fun of Malvolio. So the trout means the dirty fellow is coming here. This word is used for Malvolio, and Maria goes away. Malvolio comes on the scene. It is but fortune, all is fortune. So the first sentence of Malvolio means it is all a matter of luck. Maria once told me she did affect me. Malvolio remembers that Maria had told him that Olivia was fond of him, fond of Malvolio. And I have heard myself come thus near. And so he is so full of self-praise, and he says, I have come very near my lady, that she should fancy means think, that she is in love with Malvolio. It should be one of my complexion. Complexion is normally skin color, but here it means good quality. Besides means apart from that, she uses me with more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. So she respects me more than all her servants. What should I think on it? So naturally Malvolio is praising himself, and so he thinks that probably it is true that Olivia is in love with him. And this is why Malvolio is going to be the laughing stock. Sir Toby, here is an overweening rogue, arrogant, stupid type of Fabian, how peace contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. Uh, Contemplation is conjunction or thinking, imagining about future and very bright future and making very high esteem of oneself. So he jets. Jets means he struts like a cock under his advanced plumes in the mating season of the cocks. So he is like that. Sir Andrew, slight is a swearing word, oath taking word. It means his light, means by the light of God. I could go beat the rogue. Rogue is rascal, dirty fellow. Sir Andrew says. Sir Toby, peace, I say, means keep quiet, because they are watching from behind a hedge. And as we saw, Maria had dropped the letter there, which was purportedly written by Olivia. Malvolio. To be Count Malvolio. So, because he has got a love letter supposedly written by Olivia, and so because Olivia is a countess, so naturally he is going to be count if Olivia is really marrying him. So this Malvolio is daydreaming. Sir Toby, rogue, dirty rascal. Sir Andrew, pistol him. Pistol him means beat him with a whip. Sir Toby, peace means shut up. Otherwise you will spoil the whole, this game, this fun of Malvolio. There is example for it. The lady of the stretchy married the yeoman of the wardrobe. So he gives an example where a lady of high rank had married her servant, Sir Andrew. Fie on him, Jezebel. Fie means hate him. He is contemptible. And Jezebel is the cruel wife of Israel's king. The name of that king is Ahab. So it's a word like cruel or devil, you might call it. Fabian, peace. Now he is deeply in. Look how imagination blows him. Now he's just imagining. Fabian says Malvolio is just imagining that now he has become the husband of Olivia, and then he is flattering himself and things like that. Malvolio, having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state, and Malvolio imagines that, okay, if he marries Olivia and supposedly 3 months pass after that, then he would sit in the chair of the count, and he will act as a count, means his rank will increase. So he is feeling, very important. Malvolio, Sir Toby. For a stone bow to hit him in the eye. So Sir Toby wants to strike him with a crossbow. Malvolio, calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from day bed where I have left Olivia sleeping. Now Malvolio is dreaming about his future, that okay, after 3 months he would instruct his servants like this, and he would put on a very decorated velvet gown, and he would be lying on sofa bed and things like that. Sir Toby, fire and brimstone. Sir Toby feels very angry. Fabian, peace. Fabian advises Sir Toby. These all people are hidden behind the hedge. So Fabian says, don't spoil the drama of Malvolio, the fun of Malvolio, and therefore keep quiet, Malvolio. And then to have the humor of state. And then Malvolio says, okay, now because my rank has increased and I am a man in authority, and so after a demure travel of regard, telling him, I know my place, and he would tell his servants that, okay, he is a man of high rank. They should do theirs, and he will ask his servants, okay, I am doing my work, you do your work. And to my relative Toby, because if he marries Olivia, then Toby Belch will be his relative, and then he would advise him, Sir Toby Bolts and Shackles, means these words mean that Sir Toby wants to get him arrested, locked up by putting irons in his legs. Fabian, oh, peace, peace, peace now. So Fabian advises Toby not to make a noise, otherwise Malvolio would run away. Malvolio, 7 of my people with an obedient start make out for him. I frown the while and perchance wind up my watch or play with my some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies there to me. So Malvolio is daydreaming the future state of Malvolio when he is married to Olivia. So he says, 7 servants will come here. They will be obedient to him and they will jump. They will jump to welcome him, and he would show his anger and perchance wind up his watch or play with some rich jewel, because now he is the husband of Olivia. Toby approaches, Toby comes near him, he imagines, and then Toby pays respect, courtesy to Malvolio, the servant. Sir Toby, shall this fellow live? Fabian, though our silence be drawn from us with cards, yet please. So Fabian is saying, okay, this scene is very humorous and it's very difficult for us to keep quiet, but we are struggling with ourselves to keep quiet. Otherwise, Malvolio will know everything about the trick, and probably then much of humor will be spoilt. Malvolio, I extend my hand to him, thus quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control. Now again Malvolio dreams about his future and how he is going to command his servants with strict control. See, austere means severe. Sir Toby, and does not Toby take you a blow of the lips? Then Sir Toby adds, hiding behind the hedge, he says, okay, then Toby is going to give you a punch. Malvolio again saying, cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your knees, give me this prerogative of speech. So Malvolio continues his speech, and in his future plan he is supposedly talking to Sir Toby, and he says, this special right has been granted to me by your niece because she has married me, and therefore I can advise you. Sir Toby, what? Sir Toby feels very angry because he is a servant and is dreaming to become the master. Malvolio, you must amend your drunkenness. So Malvolio in future is going to advise Toby, sir, say he should keep away from drinking. Sir Toby, out scab is rascal, means get lost, you rascal. Fabian, nay, means doesn't matter, patience, or we break the sinews of our plot, sinews muscles. So Fabian advises the company to keep quiet, otherwise they will break their scheme, otherwise they will break the muscles of their plan, means their plan will be spoiled, because this is going to cause such insult to Malvolio, and so they must all enjoy this humorous situation in which Malvolio is going to be. Malvolio, besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight Now Malvolio, having condemned Sir Toby, now condemns Sir Andrew, and he calls him a foolish knight. So you are wasting your money. I mean, your time. Sir Toby is wasting his time with that foolish knight, Sir Andrew Aguecheek. Sir Andrew, that's me. I warrant you. Means I am warning you. That's me. How you could speak about me and you call me foolish? Malvolio, Sir Andrew. Malvolio, Sir Andrew. Now Sir Andrew's speech. I knew it was I, for many do call me fool. Now look at the funny situation. Sir Andrew himself testifies that many people call him the fool. Malvolio, seeing the letter, looks at the letters which was purportedly written by Olivia. What employment have we here? Employment is business. What work do we have here? Fabian, now is the woodcock near the gin. So Fabian says, this stupid bird, woodcock, this word is used for Malvolio, and he is near the trap. Now he is going to be trapped. Sir Toby, oh, peace means keep quiet, and spirit the humorous intimate reading aloud to him, and he wishes that he should read this letter supposedly written by Olivia, and read this letter aloud so that everybody can hear. Malvolio taking up the letter, but my life, this is my lady's hand, and he looks at the letter and says, yes, I'm sure this letter is written by my lady, means Olivia. These be her ease and use and s means and t's. These letters written on the letter are definitely written by Olivia, and thus makes she great peace, and this type of great P is written by Olivia. It is in contempt of question, means there is no point in question, means undoubtedly it is her handwriting. Sir Andrew, her ease and her use and her tease, why that? Means they know Sir Andrew, Toby and Maria, all other company know that this is a scheme to make a fool of Malvolio. So Malvolio continues reading. To the unknown beloved this, and my good wishes, her very phrases. And Malvolio says, yes, she is writing the unknown beloved this and my good wishes. So this handwriting is very much, these phrases, they are the phrases used by Olivia. So this again convinces him that this letter was written by Olivia. By your leave, wax, and the wax which is used in sealing the letter, that is also the same soft. And the impression, her Lucrece is the seal with which she uses to seal, it is my lady. So even by looking at the seal, the type of seal which is used, he is convinced, Malvolio is convinced that this letter was definitely written by his mistress Olivia. To whom should this be? So, but the name is not written, to the unknown beloved. So, who is this unbeloved? Malvolio thinks, who should be this unknown beloved? But because Malvolio thinks very high of himself, so he most likely to believe that this letter is written for him. Fabian, this wins him liver and all. So Fabian comments here that okay, this letter purportedly written by Olivia convinces Malvolio that this letter was written by Olivia for him, and in his heart he is convinced that Olivia loves him. Malvolio, Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know what follows the numbers altered, no man must know if this should be the Malvolio. So now Malvolio is so excited that he starts writing poem, but the meter is not settled because his thoughts are running faster and the meter is left behind. Sir Toby, Mary, hang the brock. Brock is an animal. It's called badger and stinks very bad. Uh, Malvolio. He continues reading later, and that poem probably. I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. Moi doth sway my life. I explain these 4 lines of poem for you. But first, I tell you what is Lucrece life. Lucretia was a beautiful lady, and she had killed herself by stabbing a knife into her heart because she was raped by somebody called Tarquin. So, Lucretia life means that somebody is pushing the knife into my heart. So, Malvolio is reading the letter which is supposedly written by Olivia, and so I may command where I adore. Adore means respect or love. So Olivia, in the dream of Malvolio, Olivia is saying that she can command where she loves, but silence. But she feels that she must keep quiet because this knife of love is going deep into her heart with bloodless stroke. Stroke means attack. My heart doth gore. Gore means piercing. MOAI. There are 4 letters written here to make a fool of Malvolio. Doth sway means these 4 words rule my life. Now this is a Fabian's comment. A Fustian riddle. Fustian means bombastic, which is hollow from inside. This riddle, this puzzle is very hollow from inside, but in the meanwhile, Malvolio busies his mind trying to find out the meaning of the letters MOAI. Malvolio. MOAI doth sway my life means rule my life. Nay, doesn't matter. But first, let me see. Fabian, what dish of poison has she dressed him? And Fabian comments on the plan made by Maria to befool Malvolio, and he comments that this is a wonderful plan prepared by Maria to make fun of Malvolio. And friends, I think we should stop here. In the next lesson, we shall take the second part of scene 5, act 2 of the 12th night. Thank you very much. आ जा मैं अंदर तू जी टाइम आया नहीं वी टाइम में मारो लेक्चर बीच में चाल रही हो
मैं फोन बात करियो उन्होंने एकदम याद आया
हम्म
देखो ये पन्नू जी तो लेन गया था बट 1800
अच्छा
ठीक है
1800 या 1500
1800
1800 लेगा हाँ ठीक है हाँ
और 2200 इसको दे दिए मनोहर जी को
ठीक है
और 600 उनको दे दिए
पुगा दिए तूने 1000 वहाँ पुगाने हैं कहाँ पे
कहाँ पे निम्बाज
निम्बाज जो अभी अपन चल के पुगा का देते हैं तेरी गाड़ी का मतलब इस्तेमाल नहीं करना चाह रहा था मैं पर मेरे ये
नहीं मार्क सर लाइट को नहीं आके जानो
नहीं अरे बेटा
अंदर हम दिखे ही कौन
हमारी बात होने नहीं मैं कोई डिस्टर्ब भी को नहीं करना चाहूँ यार तू कौन है मुझे गई भाई छोटी गाड़ी
कॉलेज का काम है सर
अरे और देखो हमारा लेक्चर रिकॉर्ड है वो ये तुम्हारा लेक्चर रिकॉर्ड नहीं है तो
अपलोड कर दी
हाँ नहीं अपलोड नहीं करी बस और तो 2 मिनट हो जाए
अच्छा
1 मिनट देख बताऊँ कटे लेक्चर हुआ
तो सर 2400
हम्म